You've all heard of Alcatraz Island, the former jail that is now a major tourist spot. In San Francisco, it's also a major photography spot. One of the best places to go to get great shots of the city. Would you like to go there with me? Well, stay tuned, because PhotowalksTV is headed to Alcatraz Island next.
Once you step off the boat, you're on the little 22-acre island, which of course is dominated by the former prison, which closed shop in 1963 and then reopened 10 years later as a tourist attraction, which is now one of San Francisco's most popular. On the island, you will see the awful cells and living conditions and get the feel of what it was like to be living this way across from one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Perhaps that's why more than a few of the inmates tried to brave the cold and jump in the water to swim to the city.
The tour of the prison's a lot of fun. There's great history here, but you know where I'm going with this. What's really cool are the great views of the city outside.
So that's what I tried to capture with my iPhone as the San Francisco skyline just radiates in the skies and is so easy to see and swoon over even on a foggy day. Nowhere is this more apparent than right here outside the yard where the men were allowed to congregate with a picture-perfect view of the Golden Gate Bridge. It's one of the toughest photos to pick up on a visit, as tourists are all over the place, potentially ruining your shot. So let me fill you in on a great photo tip. If you're willing to stand there patiently, eventually you will get your moment to snap, even if it takes as long as 15 to 20 minutes. But here's what I did. When I saw the crowd start to thin, I went up to a couple. I asked them to please step out of the way for just one quick second. I got my shot. I walked away. There you go. Now you will also see the crowds all over the cell floors. No amount of waiting would make the crowds disappear when I was there. But if you happen to use the latest version of Photoshop software, I can show you how to make them all go away in less than 60 seconds. Watch this. The feature is called Generative Fill. You use the lasso tool to make a circle around the people you want to erase. Click the Generative Fill button and then wait a few seconds for them to disappear. I find it best to do this in patches. And here's before and after. What do you think? Finally, comparison videos on YouTube are really popular, and I've got to compare this island visit, which is historic and well-known, to another island visit in San Francisco, which is not as well-known. That's Angel Island. You'll get a way better view of the city from Angel Island. You'll get more to see, and it's a whole lot cheaper to go visit. So if you're intrigued, I invite you to watch my video about going to Angel Island. It's right here. I'm Jefferson Graham. You've been watching PhotowalksTV. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next Photo Walk.